Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? Playing some Kukulkan here today. Not for the A through Z series. We're just playing Kukulkan because we like playing Kukulkan, you know, why not? Also, I noticed that I don't have a Kukulkan video on YouTube. And I thought I did. And that's a mistake. We need a Kukulkan video for YouTube. Why? Is he the best duel god in the game? No. Is he the best god in the game in general? You know, in other modes? No. But like, I don't know. He's a slippery little snake dragon lizard guy. I don't know. So we're gonna play him here. And I don't know what first relic I'm supposed to get versus a Neath, man. Like, huh. You know what? Wait, no. No. We get this. Yes. Okay. Now my brain is back on track. Now this meditation in the early game, what is this gonna do for me? Probably nothing. Give me a little bit of mana, a little bit of health. Kind of terrible in the early game. But what does this med turn into? This med turns into Cloak of the Avatar. And why do we want Cloak of the Avatar? Well, we're going to get that, and we're also going to get Sprint, and we're going to get Entangling Wings. So that way we have not one, but we have two. Oh, she's behind me. We have not one, but okay, two different ways to CC them, training wheels CC them for our ultimate. So in the knockup med, we can use it to set up for our ultimate. And then we also have the sprint, the root sprint, if you will. I'm so used to calling that thing sprut that some of you guys probably don't even know what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about the root sprint upgrade, Entangling Wings, I think it's called. I could be wrong. But we're gonna have two relics that can set up for our ult, which is really nice. And why are we doing that? Is it because I suck at landing the ult? Well, maybe a little bit, yeah. But also because even if you are good at landing the ult, there's no way to guarantee you land it every single time, right? And one missed ult and one late game fight can be the reason you lose. So we're just gonna be playing it safe, and we're gonna be buying the setup relics, and we're gonna be hitting them with our ult. Hopefully they don't expect it. They don't have an Aegis, which is great, absolutely great. Also, I feel the need to shout out that I've been doing the Sprut Kukulkan technique for a long time, you know, the rooting into the ult technique for a long time. So I will not give any credit to anyone for that. However, as far as the knockup med is concerned, that is full shout outs to my boy PBM, Polar Bear Michael, SPL support. He was playing Kukulkan a lot recently, which by the way, I'm not commentating on the game because as you can see, pretty much nothing crazy is really going on. We're just kind of playing Kukulkan in the early game, you know. We're just trying to survive, throwing tornadoes at the wave, doing our thing. But PBM, Polar Bear Michael, sorry, the office memes just shot into my brain. But he's been playing a lot of Kuku recently. If you follow his stream or his Twitter, he posted some screenshots, and he went knockup med. And I don't know, I thought it was a pretty, oh wow. No way. I'm dead. Unlucky. Unlucky, dude. Okay, he played that pretty well. He is gonna miss the wave, so I will say, as much as that sucks for the ego, you know, like that sucks for my ego, like dang, I died, unlucky. It's really not that big of a deal, as you can see by the gold numbers here, and the XP is the same level as me. I did end up getting the blue. I did make him miss most of that wave in gold, and some of it in XP. So while I would have preferred not to die there, he did play it pretty darn well, and it is what it is. Can't hate. No. No, the minions. I'm just a noodle boy, man. He had wing shard and he had his red buff there. Dang, dang it, man. Well, we got the buff though, so it's totally worth it. It's fine. It's totally worth it. Okay, it's not worth it. I'm coping, but that one was a lot. That was way less worth and way more dumb than the other one. The other one, I wasn't coping. It actually was like it was an okay situation. I got the blue. I cleared the wave and stuff like that. It was mostly fine. That one was pretty troll. I did get the buff again, but I'm the one who lost the minions this time, not her. And it also just looked more goofy too. I was the one invading her. I kind of expected to clear a little bit faster, I'll be honest. I probably should have popped my horn shards sooner, I think. All right, we got all the farm there. That's great. I'm still not counting us out though. While it does suck that she killed us a couple times early, if you look at the gold here, you'll see that we are like 300 gold down and maybe like a half of a level. It might not even be a full half a level that we're down. And also, this is just kind of Kuku gameplay. I'm not saying you have to feed your brains out with Kuku, because actually he's a very safe character. You can play into your tower very well. But that's what happens when you try to not play into your tower and you try to play into an early game hunter, you know? Like she has wing shard, she had the red buff on that second attempt at least, and she has a griffin wing. She's not going transcendence. This isn't your everyday transcendence Neath. No, this is a duel player right here, baby. He's got the griffin wing. He's going straight into defense. He is not messing around with this duel game versus a Kukulkan. So when you try to play like a man and contest the buffs and even invade buffs against a Neath, that's Kuku. Yeah, well, that's what happens, especially if you don't dodge the ones. So I got rooted. If I juke her root, I'm almost definitely fine in these situations, but I'm not juking. I'm a slow little noodle boy who sucks, so it is what it is. Not saying Kukulkan sucks, I'm saying I suck. But typically I would say I am a late game player. Now, that's not to say that I always feed my brains out early and then I suck, but I do have a history of when this happens to me and I start getting owned early game, as long as the matchup's not too horrific. We tend to pull it out better. We tend to do better in the late game. We just randomly, I don't want to say stop trolling, because it's not like I was trolling. Like I was playing serious, but just made some mistakes. So I don't want to say stop trolling, but more of like start focusing. Yeah, let's put it that way. Start focusing. Look at that, we're landing our stuff. Normally I'm really bad at Kuku 1. I'll just let you guys know a secret. Oh, another secret, by the way. It's not a secret because I talked about it on stream, but I actually tried to do this Kukulkan recording the other day. I played like 3 games, I think. And long story short, I just got really bad players every single time. Nice. She kind of just gave us that, I'll be honest. She just used all of our she just used all of her stuff randomly on nothing. Also, she has Genjis and not Shoguns, which is interesting. You probably would have got that buff with the attack speed. Maybe not. Still wouldn't have secure. But anyways, I actually did have one decent game, but I kind of just rage quit and didn't post it because I lost, and the ending of it was the bad part. It's not that I lost, it's how I lost. I literally got a phone call from my mom. I got a phone call. Oh. Okay, this is one of those situations where we can like easily die in, and like I need to stop being so aggressive, you know? I need to just, like, I'm not even being that aggressive. This guy's just, he's being aggressive, and I'm being mildly aggressive, and he's murdering me for it. In game, of course. In game, don't demonetize me, please. I don't even know if you're allowed to say words like that on YouTube without getting smacked. But either way, we have 69 stacks. It's pretty nice. I'm interested to see what she ends up building, because she went into Genjis, which says to me, when you go into Genjis, that says that you're going to go an ability-based build. But this guy didn't go an ability-based build, or at least he's not so far. He didn't go Transcendence, he went Griffin, and he's going into an attack speed item here. So, like, I don't know why he wouldn't just go Shoguns. Maybe he's scared of overcapping, or he feels like he has enough. I don't know. He wants to get that double root. I'm not saying you can't go Genjis and then double root for your attack speed build. Like, that's fine, but... Ooh. No, my blue buff. I might ult this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I might have to ult this bad boy. We didn't ult it. And we still got it. She barely got hit by that, but we'll take it. We will take it. Barely being hit still counts as being hit, ladies and gentlemen. Known fact. Everyone knows it. Wait, I just realized she had Aegis. She must, wow, she must have really been banking on juking that thing. She had Aegis. That's crazy. I think we can secure this in time. Poly. The only reason I was confident about doing that is because we have the poly shot. We're just juking randomly. We're clearing the way, baby. No, I was hoping he would backflip into it. Oh, I wanted that. I wanted that play for YouTube so bad. Like, I don't even care about, like, as far as getting an advantage in this game. I don't know. I just wanted to look cool in front of you guys. I just care so much about what you guys think about me. What can I say? Unfortunate. Now I'm just a loser. Can't even hit a combo. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna get our stuff of Mirrodin, whatever you want to call this thing. My ride in. Give us some more CDR for more ulti boys, more slither boys, more tornado boys. Just a lot of more boys, really, is what we need here. Also, he went Kin's third item. I do not understand this guy's build whatsoever. I probably would have went like Transcendence into Shoguns into Aussie or something like that, probably. Not today. Oh. Sneeze! Watch out. Oh. Oh no. I don't want it. I don't want it. Stop. Please stop. Please. You're intimidating me. Stop, please. Please. Stop it. Stop. Thank you. Yeah, I won't lie. I'm letting her hit me with a little too many autos there. I'll be taking that blue bow. 40% cooldown. I think we're gonna upgrade our relics next, or at least one relic. I don't know if we want to spend a whole 1600 right now, but ooh, we hit her. We hit her. She has our Aegis though. That's the problem. It's like it's not as simple as just just hit her with your ultimate, and then as long as you land the ult, you're good, right? Well, what happens if she Aegises my ult? Then what? Well, I guess we're never gonna find out because I didn't even land it to begin with. Wait, did she just Aegis? Oh, dude, I really hope I'm not seeing things because I'm gonna go off of that. I mean, even if she Aegises the next fight, as long as I get out, it's gonna be. It should be mostly okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go off of that, and I'm gonna assume that her Aegis is down, which is great for me. Means I can maybe kill her with this knockup med. Oh, but I just used my knockup med though. I can't undo it apparently. Okay, well, that's unlucky, to say the least. I wanted to upgrade. I wanted to get sprint route instead, but I don't want to spend 1,600 gold on relics right this moment. Dang, dude. I kind of just got played like a fiddle, man. Oh my goodness. I'm playing way too overconfident, assuming that I'm going to land all my ability. Like, I think if I actually have really good accuracy in this game, all of these plays I'm making, like playing a super aggressive like that, is fine. The problem is I'm playing aggressive and then missing everything. Oh, this is the struggle, man. This is the struggle bus. What can I say? I'm just gonna get this, dude. Honestly, I don't even care anymore. Like, do we even need damage to kill her? No, we don't need damage to kill her. We just need to land our abilities. So we're just gonna upgrade our relics and call it a day. Why not? I will admit, my first thought of this recording so far is like, this is embarrassing because I'm just getting owned and missing everything. But like, at the same time, I feel like this is better content than me just going 5-0 in 10 minutes and destroying somebody. And it's also like a bit of an underdog story, you know? You guys get to see a little bit how you should play from behinds. And you may say, well, you're playing too aggressive and getting killed. Well, there you go. You still learned how to play. You don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Dude, okay. Her damage now is actually absurdly high. I don't know if she had a red buff there or not, but I know it hurt like she had a red buff. She doesn't even have a red buff. I really must. Oh, he paused. Okay. We should use this pause to think about what we're doing here. What are we doing? Losing. Okay. How do we not lose anymore? Let's calculate this. First step, we need to juke her 1. Second step, we need to hit her with our abilities. Third step, win. I honestly think that that's all we need to do. I'm gonna take a drink here to clear my throat. What the heck, man? That's why he paused. He was waiting for me to take a drink and was gonna abuse it. I think we can kill her with Rod. I need an anti-heal too, though. She does have the Aussie in her too, so we need to get some anti-heal on real soon. We are level 20 though, so I mean, while we're behind in gold, she's full build and we're 5 items in. I did spend a lot of gold on relics. Ooh, she almost got us there. Oof. I did spend a whole lot of gold on relics, and my items are also more expensive than hers, so it do be making sense. But as long as we have this Rod Tahuti, I'm really confident in the Rod damage here. She doesn't have a blink, so I feel like we should be able to play really far back. We should be able to be safe, is what I'm saying. We could be really safe. I'm only dying because, well, I'm not a Kukulkan player who plays safe, you know? I'm just a guy who runs in like an idiot. That doesn't mean we're not capable of being safe. Alright, we juke the thing. She Aegis it. It's okay, we're hitting her. I was actually thinking, I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing so bad this game. I was thinking about using my Sprute to set up for my Zephyr, my 1. You guys remember when this ability was called Squall, when he was out Kwong? You guys remember that? I miss Squall. I think it was Squall. Pretty sure it was Squall. Wait, do we actually get a Phoenix here? I'm gonna use my 1 here for the poly proc. Bop. Then I'm gonna use my tornado here for the poly proc, but also because it will clear at least most of the wave. Okay, maybe it won't actually. Wow, I got 1 minion. Huge. She just backflipped and she has no Aegis and she just backflipped. No, I choked, man. I choked. That was the win play. We would have killed her there, and then we would have killed her there, and then ended the game. That was the win play, and I choked. It's okay. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. It's okay. Don't get upset. Smile. It just means we can have some more knock up sprint madness going on. Oh, we need to get some anti-heal, I'd say. I mean, if we're being honest, I don't need anti-heal like it's the biggest deal in the world. If I'm landing all my abilities, it doesn't really matter. If I'm juking and landing abilities, it doesn't really matter if she heals a little bit, but I don't really need any other item off the top of my head right this moment either. So I think it's fine. Oh, I'm so clenched right now. We gotta go. We gotta go, dog. Oh. What? No way. No way. That's how this game ends. Me being incredibly out of position. Her chasing me and dying to tornadoes. Dude. I should never have chased her the way I did. I should never have played that aggro. But hey, it worked out, you know? Sometimes it works out. What can I say? And by the way, in case anyone's wondering why I ulted the way I did, well, part of it is because I was panicking, first of all. But the other part of it was in case she flipped into me, like she would have had to flip literally the same time I ulted or just before. So it was really ambitious to think that. But like I said, I was panicking. But I did ult like that because I thought she might front flip into me. And then she would get hit by the ult, get knocked back, all that good stuff. Which didn't happen. And also was pretty ambitious to think that she would flip right like that and actually get hit by my ult. But like I said, panic happens. It is what it is. We ended up getting away, and oh my god, do you have to be that loud? Oh, okay, I'll tab out so you guys don't have to hear that. But while we did play that terribly, we did get we got 2 ults off of the relic usage. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. We did get 2 ults off of the relics. We had 1 Sprute ult and we had 1 knock-up ult. Now, she did Aegis the knock-up ult, but it's still, you know, you got to see how it works, and you guys can see that it actually is like a viable strategy, and it is pretty good if you don't really need any other relics. Though, if I'm being honest, if we're admitting to ourselves here, if I had beads or shell or Aegis or something along those lines, could I have prevented a couple of my deaths? Yes. But what I also will say is I could have prevented a couple of my deaths by just not playing as aggro as I did. Like, you don't have to play that aggro as Kuku. You can let them get some of your buffs, and you can simply just sit under your tower and farm until late game. You don't have to feed your brains out like I did. So if you use these relics, or at least just one of them, you don't actually need both of them. You can very much so just get one of them. And I thought one of the main advantages of knockup med would be simply that you knock them up so they can't Aegis it. But that doesn't really work unless maybe you knock them up after you ult. But I'm not sure that, like, I haven't tested it that much. If you're curious yourself, I recommend going into a jungle practice and testing it real fast. But you know, actually, matter of fact, this is kind of like weird to do in a video, but like, you know, if you're staying at this point, you're either just AFK and you just have it playing in the background, or what's it called? Or you're interested in this type of stuff, me breaking down certain things. I don't really have much to break down as far as her build. I told you guys already how I felt about her build. I think she should have went Transcendence and Aussie, and then she probably should have went into crit late game. And as far as her relics go, you don't need Shell versus Kuku. Honestly, I would have went Aegis and Sprint and just sprinted me down because my slows were definitely affecting her. But that being said, and I think my build was pretty straightforward, but if you do have like a specific question about my build, just let me know in the comments down below. I read all the comments and I will respond to you. So now, just real quickly, what I wanted to test was, can you like choose the direction of which they're gonna go? So like, say he's going this way, or yeah, and I ult. I mean, it kind of works. So you can stop them from making your ult, kind of, but they can also just you know, once you instantly use your ult, they can Aegis then. So it's not a perfect situation. You still have to play around Aegis, unfortunately. It is what it is. No matter whether you're using Sprute or you're using the knockup bed, you still have to play around Aegis, but that's kind of the beauty of it. Aegis is a longer cooldown than both of those relics. Also, if you get both of them, you can just get their Aegis with one and then just try your best to survive, or maybe you even die. And then you come back and you kill her, the next time because she doesn't have Aegis, and you kill her with the other relic, or you just wait for it to come back up and you kill her with the second rotation. It's the same thing as like you're playing Arena with Ares. Oh, I got Thought's beads down. Well, I know his beads are down. Yeah, we didn't get him this time, but next time around we'll ult him and we'll bring him in. We'll kill him then. Okay, guys. You know, it's the same idea. It's a little bit of a scuffed video. I fed my brains out. That Neith was actually pretty good. She was landing her abilities pretty well. Very weird and interesting, I'd say. Like, I don't know how I feel about the ending, but it's interesting to say the least. Thank you guys so much for clicking the video. Thank you guys so much for watching and watching me feed my brains out. Hopefully you don't judge me too badly. I mean, at the end of the day, I did win with Kuku. So that being said, I appreciate you guys clicking and watching. Thank you guys so much. Until the next video, goodbye, 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 goodbye.